Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a month, 5 weeks exact. A while since my last video, and hopefully this girl stays asleep.
Doubt it.
So yeah, it's been a while since my last video. You guys were waiting for this video, my labor and delivery story. You might interrupt here and there.
A lot.
Yeah, you guys been waiting for so long, so I'm sorry that it took me this like forever, but I'm finally doing it. It's just been hectic with the newborn. If you guys are moms, then you guys understand. And because he's working full-time and I'm a full-time mom now, so it's pretty crazy.
We're full-time parents.
Yeah, well,
Full-time everything.
mostly me. But yeah, this is gonna be my labor and delivery story, and I am gonna put some footage towards the end of this video. So it might be a long one, but you guys wanted this video, so just sit down, get some snacks.
Some popcorn.
So first off, Jamie Rose was born on October 16th at 1:33 a.m. because I'm looking at that thing.
Cheating. Cheating.
7 pounds and 8 ounces. Okay, I still have like pregnancy brain. She was 21 inches long. So she was kind of a big baby for my belly, because I was all belly. Yeah. And it wasn't that big, so I was surprised of her weight, because I thought she was going to be like 7 pounds exact. Mm-hmm. You thought 6 something.
Yeah, I thought 6. I thought she was going to be like me. Little small baby.
Yeah, no. So yeah, she was pretty big. So yeah, this is Jamie Rose. She is 5 weeks now, so let's just get into the story. It started October 14th, 2 days before, yeah. Saturday morning, early in the morning, like 3 in the morning, I don't know.
Man, I was tired.
I woke up with cramps. It started off with like mild cramps, and I woke him up to tell him like I'm having some pains. I feel it in my lower back. So I think I went back to sleep. I'm not sure. It's kind of still blurry to me. And I went back to sleep, and then I felt it again. So by then I started timing them with him, right? Mm-hmm. And they were irregular, like 10 minutes apart. Some were 5, some were 3 minutes apart. So they were all over the place, but they weren't going away. I kept timing them, and then did I end up going to labor and delivery that day? No, that
night we went, and then we had to come back.
That night? No, not that night.
Yeah.
The afternoon, because I went 3 times, 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah,
the last time was Saturday night.
Yeah, in the afternoon we went, and then the next morning we went.
So, no, I don't know what times, because I went back and forth to the hospital like 3 or 4 times, so I'm not sure about the times, so I'm just gonna guess. So yeah, Saturday morning I went to the hospital just for them to monitor me and see if it is contractions, if I am in active labor, to check if I am dilating. And I was barely at a 1, like 1 centimeter dilated, and they told me that I was in early labor, and I'll explain why I'm, putting quotation marks, but so yeah, they told me I was in early labor, to go back home and just wait it out basically. They were pretty painful, so I was like, damn, I have to go back home. Like it's not time yet. So I went back, and then I just walked all over the house, back and forth. My mom and my grandma were here, so we're just waiting, just walking back and forth. I was bouncing on the ball. The pain, I was still having contractions, like irregular still. But then after my second visit, I went back to the hospital. They monitored me again. Okay, so this time they just monitored me, and they just checked me again, and basically the same thing. So they sent me back home. But this time the contractions were getting stronger, and they were from 3 to 5 minutes apart. And then I think one contraction was 10 minutes apart, but that's it. And then they were getting really, really strong. I think this time, I went to the restroom and something came out. It was a mucus plug. Mm-hmm. And I freaked out. I called my mom. I was like, what is this? I don't know if it's a mucus plug or not, because it was coming like pieces, not the whole thing.
It's like jelly.
Like, yeah, with blood. So I figured it was my mucus plug. So I was like, oh my god, like something's happening, So I called the hospital again. I told them what happened, and they just said, no, it's fine. Unless your water broke, then yes, please come in. But my water didn't break. It was just a mucus plug. Then after that, my contractions were getting stronger, and that's when I went for the 3rd time, and I was almost in tears already. So they They basically told me, no, they gave me an IV, they gave me some meds to like ease the contractions, so I could feel better and just, so they won't have to induce me early. So, and then they gave me a shot in my thigh, same meds, the same thing, just for it to last longer throughout the day. And I was there for like an hour. They were monitoring me, and they checked if I was dilating. I was still at a 1, no progress.
It's been more than like 30 hours already.
Yeah, I was already, well, almost 30 hours, yeah, in early labor. And then after that, my midwife came and she was like, there's like, nothing's progressing, like you're gonna have to go back home. And I was already in so much pain. I thought I was already in active labor, because I was having contractions in my lower stomach and I was having back contractions. And those hurt so much. Then, so they sent me back home, and then this was already like Saturday night, and I was home for a while, and I was already in tears, like I couldn't take it anymore. So I went back to labor and delivery, to the triage, and well, I called, and the same nurse was talking to me saying, what we can do is the same thing, give you an IV, give you the same meds, you know, the whole process again, and just see where it goes. So I'm like, okay, I need to do it. I don't care at this point. So we went. This time my mom and my grandma went because they just had a feeling like, well, they went the 3rd and 4th time. So the last time they just might as well like went with us just in case if I was gonna have the baby that day. So they did the whole process again, the IV and all that, and then they checked me, and my midwife told me like, okay, let me do a membrane sweep just to see if it could start the contractions even more and maybe dilate even more. So she did that, and it was the most uncomfortable feeling ever. But after she was done doing that, she said that because of the sweep that she did, it opened me up to a 2.
Good job.
To 2 centimeters. So she was like, okay.
A whopping 2.
Yeah, but then during that time I was in the triage, I was yelling already, like, because of the pain. And she just came in, she was like, look, what you can do is you could stay here, walk around with the IV in, but you cannot leave the hospital because I have the IV in. Walk around for 2 hours and see if something happens, come back, and then we'll check you again. Or you could go back home, we'll take out the IV obviously, and then you could labor at home. So I'm just like, okay, well, you know, I'm already here. I have a feeling I was going to come back anyway, so I might as well stay. So I walked around for 2 hours. Well, no, not 2 hours, because I barely lasted like 40 minutes.
We have footage of that.
Yeah, I'll post that towards the end. So I'm walking, I couldn't take the pain anymore. Like, I felt like I was going to pass out. That's why I feel like I wasn't in early labor. I was just that girl that didn't open up, and I was in active labor. So, because the contractions were pretty strong, like it had me in tears already. And so I went back to the triage and I was like, look, I can't take it anymore. So they put me in the triage again. Maybe like an hour later, I was yelling. I feel like the whole floor heard me yelling, like, because I was just in pain. Then my midwife came in. She was like sad and like worried already. Like, she gave me this look, and it was just like, okay, look, this is our plan. We can induce you because all the stress that you're going into, it's the baby's heart rate was going down. So she's like, we could give you the epidural, you know, etc., all that. So I was like, fuck it, let's get the epidural. So they made me change into my gown. This was already Saturday night. No, Sunday night. Sunday night. So this whole like going back and forth to the hospital happened Saturday and Sunday. So 2 days I was in early labor, and which felt like forever. Then Saturday night, they gave me a room. They gave me the epidural, which I thought it was gonna hurt way more, but it was pretty painful. I only felt like the needle where they numb you first, that kind of stung. And then after that, I didn't feel a thing. But I did feel the catheter go in, like down my spine, which felt weird, like kind of tickled a bit. After that, he just waited. I was laying there. They were waiting for me until like I was fully numb so they could put the catheter in. That was like my most like thing I was afraid of, to feel the catheter go in for me to pee. But it was funny because I was like, hold on, and my husband was like, it's already in. So I didn't feel a thing when they put the catheter in. And then after, hi mama. And then
say hello to Jamie. There you go.
she's sleeping still. So yeah, we were just waiting there. I still kind of felt the contractions. They were just like very, very tight. I didn't feel pain. It was just tightness. And I was like out of breath. Like I couldn't breathe. And then I was getting more nervous because I knew she was coming already. And it's my first baby, so I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, oh, the plan was my midwife wanted to give me a low dose. Mama.
You gotta participate.
Midwife wanted to give me a low dose of Pitocin, and that's just to like start things going. Like, okay, so my midwife
I can't get through there.
wanted to, yeah, you can.
With the baby?
Hold on. The things we gotta do to film.
Yeah.
Gotta make it work. Okay, so my midwife wanted to give me Pitocin to just start things going. I guess we waited because they had to like record some stuff like on the computer and all that. Then my midwife came in and she was like, okay, look, before we start the Pitocin, we want to insert a balloon, which was weird. I never heard of this. Insert a balloon in your cervix. It's like one balloon inside my cervix and one out, and then they fill it up with like liquid to like make it bigger. So she said if it comes out on its own, then you opened up to a 4, because I think it was like this big. I'm not sure. So she did that. I only felt pressure. I didn't feel anything else because I had the epidural. But after we waited. So I was just laying there. I was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep. How could you when you have so much things connected to you? And I hate hospitals, so I couldn't sleep. 3 hours later, they wanted me to sit up for the epidural to like, you know, go more to my legs and numb me more down there. So they sat me up. But by the time I sat up, I felt something and I was like, oh my god, something's coming out. I feel pressure. And then I was like, I think the balloon came out. So she was like, okay, let's check. And it was a balloon. So it took 3 hours for it to come out, which was pretty fast. So my midwife came in, checked me. She was like, yep, you opened up to a 4. So yeah, that worked. So she was like, she was happy that worked because she was going to go straight to Pitocin. And then when I was at a 2. So now that I was at a 4, then she wanted to start Pitocin so it could go a little bit quicker. So after that, we started Pitocin, a low dose of it. And then my contractions were getting stronger and stronger. I only knew because of the tightness feeling. And then we waited. Another dose of Pitocin was inserted. So we were just waiting. At this point, I could already feel my right leg, like my right side, since my spine was crooked. So they had to give me like a stronger dose of the epidural, and then all that worked. And then after I felt pressure, like I needed to poop. So I told them, like, I feel like I need to push, like something. Like it wasn't that strong yet. So she was like, okay, well, we have to check you. But that took a while for my midwife to come. And then by that time, I felt like I needed to push even more. So when she checked me, she said I was already at a 9. So when she said I was at a 9, I was like, holy shit. Like it's that time, you know, like I'm ready to push. I'm almost there. She checked me. She was getting things ready. And then she was like, okay, she's like, you're ready to push. That even took a while because they were getting things ready. I guess the nurse told me to do like the practice pushing. My husband and my mom were the ones that were holding my legs up. I did not feel a thing. I felt like jelly. So yeah, I was doing the practice pushing. I don't know how long I was doing that for, but I was pushing. I felt like I didn't push at all, like, because I was numb. I felt like I was just putting pressure in my head, like that's it. So yeah, my midwife came and I was pushing and pushing and pushing. I pushed for an hour and it didn't feel like an hour. It felt like 20 minutes. I don't know why, but it was tough. Like it was hard work, like pushing her out. I was out of breath. I kept pushing that epidural, like the button. I was like, I don't want to feel a thing. My midwife, I could hear her. I was so scared. I was scared for this when she said, okay, bring like the tray in and all that, you know. So I was like, oh, like I was just getting scared for her to come out and all that. But then excited to meet her. And then she was pushing and everyone was excited because they could already see her hair, like her head. And then after, even my midwife was like, I got a big hemorrhoid. Like, my midwife even told me, like, after this you're gonna feel some pain back there. But I did have some hemorrhoids during my pregnancy, which was pretty bad already. So just thinking about, like, just that my hemorrhoids got even worse during, like, delivery, like pushing her out, I'm like, oh great, like I have to recover from that after this. But I wasn't really thinking about that at the moment. So she was like, don't worry, we have like numbing spray, creams and all that to take care of that. I'm like, okay. So I was pushing her out, and then I felt her head come out, like the pressure, then her shoulders, and right when she came out, I felt like this whole like pop, like just this drop, like my whole stomach just like fell down. It was so weird. Like if it was like this water balloon, someone just popped it. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Then she was born, and from there it's kind of blurry. All I remember was them putting her on my chest, but she was swollen. She was chubby. And I was like, God damn! I was like, this baby was inside me. Like, and then I was like crying, like just, I don't know. Like it was just this amazing feeling. I don't know how he felt, because he saw the whole thing, like the whole thing.
So good. Like I wanted to catch her.
He was talking about that before.
That's like how much fun I was having.
Just watching
my baby come out.
Yeah. It was a crazy experience. It was exciting. My nerves wasn't that like crazy, I guess, because everything like was so much better after the epidural, and I was scared for the epidural, to be honest, but it wasn't that bad. But after she came out, it was worth it. And then they took her to like clean her up and check her if she's breathing okay and all that, and to measure her weight and all that, and she was healthy. After that, they brought her back to me to do skin on skin. They did it with me first, or with you? With me, right?
With you first. With
me, and then after that they did it with him. I still couldn't believe that it was like my own baby that I was holding. Even my mom was like, oh my god, like a little piece of you now, you know? It was just this exciting moment to share, even with my mom there and my grandma. They saw the whole thing. Even my sister was on FaceTime. She saw the whole thing. And yeah, it was just fun. After that, it was tough. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about it on here. I might do another like postpartum and recovery video.
Yeah.
Because there's way more that went on after the delivery. So I think I'm gonna just stop it there. Jamie Rose was born October 16th. It was hard work, but it was worth it. And I'm doing okay now. I'm still recovering. She is 5 weeks, so I am 5 weeks postpartum, and my appointment's next week, which I'm kind of nervous about. But yeah, when I had her, I did get a 2nd degree tear, which is skin and muscle, which was kind of rough because I was so sore because of my muscle like healing back together. But other than that, I'm okay. I'm healthy. Jamie's healthy. Dad's healthy. He didn't do anything, but he's healthy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my labor and delivery story. It was a crazy weekend. Basically, I was in early labor for almost 40 hours, you guys. 40 hours, which I have a feeling I was in active labor. Like, I was in so much pain already, I couldn't take it. And then she was born. Yeah, I'm gonna add the footage. I have a good amount of footage of that day, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I would introduce you guys to Jamie Rose, but she's a little busy right now. You guys were waiting for this video for so long, and I feel so bad that it took me 5 weeks to film it, but I needed time to recover, and I was taking care of her too.
Wait, don't say bye yet. I gotta show you guys something.
Is she done?
Look at this girl. Here, mama, look at the fans.
Aww, say hi. Hi.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes. She waved.
She looks so cute. It's just crazy to know that now we're parents, you know, mom and dad, not husband and wife. not like only husband and wife, just both now.
Husband and father.
But it feels good. Like even though we're tired, sometimes we're frustrated, but it feels good that we have our little peace now, and I don't know, I feel more complete with my family now. And besito. No, you have lipstick on. Not yet. You're not putting makeup on yet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. We have to go burp her now, or you're gonna go burp her. I hope you guys enjoy, and please let me know what other videos you guys want to see next. Oh, and thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. We hit 80,000.
Hell yeah! Finally!
So almost to 100,000, but 80,000, I still can't believe it. Like, that's a lot of people.
Help get us there.
So
or her, not me.
So thank you so much for subscribing, and if you haven't, please do so. But yeah, just let me know what other videos you guys want to see next. I might do the postpartum and recovery video. Let me know if you guys want me to film that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This long overdue video that you guys have been waiting for. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Jamie.
Say bye, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. It's your dad. And there's your mom. Started yesterday at like 5:30 in the morning, and now it's 9:40 the next day. So just imagine what your mom's going through right now. Yeah, you have to come back here 3 times, and she's only 2 centimeters dilated. 3 times. Now they're making her walk around because they don't want to take out the IV from her arm, and we don't want to go home because we live like 20 minutes away. So there she is, my baby girl. Both of them in one body. Say hi to grandma. And abuela. It's for Jamie. Man.
He's not recording. He's not recording.
He is.
Yeah? Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's healthy.
Okay, what's up, guys? Move to another room. Jasmine's gonna get an epidural because she can't handle the pain anymore, and they rechecked her, and she's still only 2 centimeters dilated. So I'm about to get this epidural. How you feeling, baby?
Not good. I need rest.
Yeah, it's mostly because she needs rest, but we're gonna be staying here for now. What's up, guys? Jasmine's hooked up now to everything. She's taking a rest. They said they're gonna start Pitocin once she's comfortable, so good luck to us. I'm about to see this little girl that's been giving her a hard time for the last, what, 36 hours, baby? 40.
Almost 40.
Well, we have a story for you, Jamie, when you come out. So here she is, the queen of the house, right there. She's got a peanut ball right here. She's all hooked up to the catheter to pee.
But sometimes dads don't want to because they don't want to look or something. So
No, I'm surprised he wanted to.
He wanna
Are you
cut
sure
the
you want to see that?
He wanna cut the
The cord, yeah.
The cord.
It's very chewy. The cord is very like chunky. It's a weird.
No, if I caught her.
Solo que no, mira, solo que la entonces, ¿cómo va a ser?
A ver, la mesa aquí y le pongo ahí.
La preparo.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you need to? Are you just kind of feeling like you're gonna throw up, or?
No, I'm just nauseous. I really wanted it. I feel pressure.
Okay, so I'm gonna go grab her and get her to check you again to make sure that you're ready to push. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna be ready to push. So,
Okay.
like,
And let me know if I am pushing because I can't feel a thing.
yeah. So, and then sometimes we'll put our fingers there because even though you can't really feel anything, you can feel that pressure in your fingers, then you know where to push. Especially if I have people holding your legs, it will be nice because then I can, yeah. So, but yeah, then we'll let you know if you're pushing wrong or not.
Oh, yeah.
Want to see if it's time to start pushing?
Yeah.
Did you ever get more comfy with your epidural? You look a little more
Yeah.
comfortable. But just a lot of pressure, huh?
Yeah, and burning.
And burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can push. So maybe if you want to do some trial pushes and then take a Foley or take a Foley, whatever you think. I'll come help you in a second here with some guidance and stuff.
Okay.
All right, you gotta start working now. Been laying around doing nothing for a while. Time to work.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna be working for like the next 18 years. So.
So you hold the leg like this, and hold the foot here and kind of hold the knee here.
Okay.
What you want is for her hips to spread. So when you hold the leg and when she's pushing, you want to help her kind of go like this, and to where the knee, yeah. So the knee is kind of out as much as possible, and that's me.
Hey, sir. You probably met Ryan already. My name is Aaron. I'm the second baby nurse on the night shift. I'm just I'm the boy or girl.
Yeah.
Girl. When she comes out of me, so I'll be the one taking care of her. You might have remembered me from yesterday too. I don't know. It was a crazy day. If you do, just call Sarah on me, alright?
Okay, thanks. You have your one, Sarah?
I do.
Okay.
The nurses didn't want to see it.
Are you taking the whole thing out?
Yeah.
You took it.
I feel like
Good job.
Another one? Look here. Okay, so take a deep breath. I'm going to count. And when I count, you're going to push the whole time, like I said, through your bottom. Okay, ready? Deep breath. And push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a good push. You did good. Okay. So take a deep breath.
Okay.
Sometimes it feels better to push. Okay, so take a deep breath and push again. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, you're having a
Pressure's
contraction.
kind of a good thing because I think it gives us something to push against.
All right. Go ahead and hold her leg.
Little pig is tight.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, take a deep breath and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep breath and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Harder, baby. Harder,
6,
harder, harder, harder.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, good job.
Good, good, good. Right there, right there. Perfect.
Deep breath.
Oh, one more, just like that. You're
And
doing
push.
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good.
Good. Save your energy. Take a deep.
I used to try to make something out of nothing. Whatever it is I was doing wasn't working. But now I see because my eyes are finally open. You were meant for me. You were meant for me. Like a thief calling cold in the light. I was heading left, now you got me going right. You woke me up in the middle of my life. You were meant for me. You were meant for me. And you changed me. And you changed the way. You changed the way I look at love. And you changed me. And you changed the way. You changed the way I look at love. So here I go, you got me talking about forever. When up till now, all I ever said was never. So who'd have thought we would ever be together? You were meant for me. You were meant for me. You stuck around when everybody else was leaving. It's so hard finding someone to believe in. You're the only reason my heart is still beating. You were meant for me.